Hey everyone, welcome to Lady Farmer Homestead. My name's Tina, and in this video today I'll be going over how I got into farming. I'll be doing a garden supply haul and showing you my chickens. So let's get into the video. Okay, it is time to clean out the coop. I'm going to make it look pretty and clean. It is snowing out and it's really cold, so I kind of want to get this done as quick as possible. So someone on Instagram asked me how I got into farming. I started volunteering at a farm sanctuary where they rescued abused and neglected animals, and I started out by mucking stalls, feeding the animals, doing health checks, and it was tough, especially in the winter when it was cold and snowing out. But the more I worked, the more I realized how fulfilling it was, and I felt needed, and I knew I was making a difference in these animals' lives. Then in 2018, I discovered Jess from Roots and Refuge. Her passion for gardening and farming was quite contagious, and it inspired me to start my own garden. So watching her work the land, growing her own food, and sharing that with others made me realize what a blessing it is to be able to do the same. And growing food by hand, there's something so rewarding about it. Now, gardening isn't just a hobby for me, I am making it a way of life, and it's about connecting with your food, the earth, being self-sufficient, and knowing exactly where my food comes from. And beyond that, it's a way to give back to the world around me. So we've become so disconnected from our food. Everything is convenience food and packaged, pre-packaged, frozen foods. We have no idea where it comes from, and it's filled with all of these chemicals and all of these additives, and it's so not needed. We've also become very disconnected from nature and the outdoors and the beauty that is right in front of our eyes. So I'm so grateful for how this journey really unfolded, from caring for animals to growing my own food. It's hard work, but it is fulfilling in ways that I've never expected. Now, as far as getting into chickens and animals, I got into chickens because of the sanctuary. The chickens that we had were so funny, they were so friendly, and I could not believe how intelligent they were. So once I saw them there, I knew I had to get them myself. And a few of my neighbors actually have chickens in town. I live in a suburban area, so it works out. And I have like my own little ecosystem right in my backyard. I have chickens that give me eggs. I use their compost in my garden. My garden feeds me, I feed them. And it's just a whole circle of life. And I think it's so beautiful and so amazing. And I really hope that my videos inspire you to start your own gardening, homesteading journey. If you don't even want to slap a label on it, you don't even have to. If this is just a way of life that I feel everybody needs to go back to. So, one of my chickens, who is a silkie, she's about 1.5 years, close to 2 years. She's been sitting on some eggs. And I do believe that they're fertilized because I have a rooster. So we might have a couple of baby chicks on the homestead. So I actually want to go outside and candle them real quick, which means you're going to put a flashlight to the egg and see if there's any veins, which indicates that there is a baby in there. So I'm really excited. Now, I have raised chickens before, but I've raised them on my own. I didn't have a hen to do that. So this is going to be really exciting. I actually hope that they are fertilized. Please excuse the lighting in here. I'm in my brother's shed because it needs to be dark. So let's see the candle. Oh. So it looks like this one is not fertilized. Okay, let's see this one. I don't believe that this is fertilized either. So unfortunately, both eggs are not fertilized. If they were, it would look like the photo in the upper right hand corner. It would have veins coming out with a little baby chick attached, and both eggs did not have that. So I do have a rooster. Probably someday there will be another fertilized egg, but for now it's kind of a bummer. But stay tuned for more. Who knows, maybe next week or a couple months from now. Toone went back inside, and I don't know what she's sitting on. I wonder if she laid an egg. So I did take away the eggs that the 2 eggs that she was sitting on, the ones that we candled earlier in the video, because you don't want a chicken to be broody for no reason. She's so sad. I love my little Toone. I usually use pine shavings for the run, like the run floor. They do get very dirty quickly, so I'm going to put down some hay today because it's cold, and hopefully it'll sop up all of the wetness. I may switch to sand in the run to keep it from getting so soaked, because when it rains, if it rains every day, I have to come out here every day and add more shavings or add more straw. So they just, all right, there they go. They kind of just let themselves out. Pamper your chickens to no end. They'll still want to come out in the rain. The last thing we're going to do today is winterize the coop. I have some plastic here that I'm going to put over here and on the front of the door. I use shower curtain liners. You can use tarp or any regular old plastic. Just make sure that it's completely wrapped and that there's no draft. So using a shower curtain liner is not the best way to do it. If you could tightly wrap the entire run and coop, or any open space on your coop in plastic, I highly suggest doing so, and maybe stapling it. I put a bungee cord. You can see it here. It's not going to hold, so this will be good for now, just for now. So there is really quite a draft in their run right now. I don't feel comfortable leaving it like that, so I'm going to run to the hardware store in a few days, get some tight-fitting plastic, and put it back up. This is my little mama. Hi, Mama. Hello. So if you're looking into getting chicken, there are a few things to know ahead of time that I wish I knew, and I wish I did more research. The first thing is getting the coop before the chickens, making sure it's secure. When I first started with chickens, I got baby chicks. They were day old, only a day old. I got them through the mail, which I don't recommend doing, and I'll go more into depth on that a little later. But I had day-old chicks. I kept them in my house for over 8 weeks because I got them in January. I also would not recommend getting them during the winter, but I did. So I kept them inside, and I didn't have a coop set up yet, and everything, it was like just a mess. So I took a shed that we had. My brother was actually using it, and then he gave it up for me. So, and then I had to renovate it, or not renovate it, but I had to add some windows and add roost bars and stuff. And that one was good, but I needed to put the run up, and the run was not secure. It really was not that safe, and that's how I lost my chickens. I do believe that something either got under the wire, or like on my old run, like this part here was all open, so anything could swoop down and get them. So unfortunately that was a really big mistake. So if you're thinking about getting chickens, definitely have a secure coop before you get the chickens. Don't waste your money on a Tractor Supply coop like this one. Like, I still have this up. Producer's Pride. The walls are really hard to scrub. This broke. The door broke. When I first put it up, You put this on here and then you're able to open it and close it from the outside just by pulling that lever. It broke off and it just wouldn't go back on. So it's been like that, so I have to come out every night and close the door like that. Open spaces, you see in the warping, like here is an open space. The egg door, I'll show you the egg door, but you could see pieces that are open because it broke. The last thing I want to show you is how terrible this door opens. You have to you have to pull it so many times to get the bottom. There we go. I have to keep a bungee cord on here because this is broke and it opens easily, and just recently that door opened and they ended up it was early in the morning and they ended up in my driveway and something was attacking them and it was terrible. Alright, I just came in from outside. Just got done with the chickens and everything. Hi Duffy. Who's a good boy? Alright, we're gonna bake some bread. I've been making this bread for the past couple weeks and it is by far the best bread recipe I've ever tried. We're going to start out with active dry yeast. So I first started making bread back in the summer. I started with sourdough. I started making my own sourdough starter. And I did really, it's just when it came to making the actual sourdough bread, I failed miserably like multiple times. And then I just kind of gave up after that. I will start it again because I always finish what I start. But I just need a break from sourdough, like it's kind of getting on my nerves. And I don't know, I just decided to start making yeast bread, and I found this really good recipe through Instagram, and it's just been a staple ever since. Like, my family loves it. And they don't like a lot of things that I make, but they do love this. Alright, we've reached the 10 minutes. It looks really good, nice and foamy, so now we're going to add the other ingredients. First thing we're going to add is salt. We're going to put this down and mix. I always start with 4 cups, and then as it's mixing, I add the other half a cup. This is what you want your dough to look like. So now we're going to let it sit for 1 whole hour. We're going to let it rise in this bowl. While it's rising, you do want to put a bowl cover on it. I actually hand make these myself. So the dough is ready. It has doubled in size. So we're going to flour the surface and pour out the dough. Now there is one thing I forgot to do before taking it out of the bowl. You want to punch the dough down to get any excess air out. So we'll see how it comes out. Let this rise for another hour and a half. Do this into like a nice rectangle. So I just put the bread in the oven. Let's see. Fabulous. Try. Okay, so to end off this video, I'm going to open up a few packages that I've collected over the past couple weeks of a bunch of gardening supplies. There's one package I am super excited to open. I've been wanting this specific item for like a very long time, so I'm really happy that I finally got it. These are all of my packages. This one first, because I'm super excited for this. So I already have a bunch of seeds, but a lot of them are like used up. So I made a purchase from My Gardener when they launched their 2025 seeds on Halloween. It was on October 31st. Celery. These are all of the seeds that I got. I already have a ton of seeds from My Gardener specifically. I literally love that brand so much. His seeds are only $2 per packet, which is a really, really great price. I have gotten seeds from Botanical Interest as well. But as like my necessity seeds, like things like seeds that I sow quite a bit during the spring and summer, I do have My Gardener. This is something I'm planting this year, my own calendula. Calendula is really good for your skin. You can infuse calendula in olive oil and make like a body oil. I think calendula is very pretty. This next one, I got the Black Beauty eggplant. I've never grown eggplant before, so I'm really excited to do this. This, I'm especially excited. I follow somebody on Instagram that grows their own loofah, and they actually made nesting pads for their chickens. If I remember who it is, I'll put it up on my Instagram. When you dry it out, it turns into like a sponge-like texture, which is, you can use it for cleaning yourself. You could clean your dishes with it. It's just really great. I've grown these last year, and I had really great success with it. And this is new. I'm adding this year, cayenne pepper, mainly because I want to give it to my chickens. I heard if you give your chickens pepper that it's like a natural dewormer. I got radishes. I don't know why. I don't eat radishes. Black Beauty zucchini is my most favorite thing ever. If you're a beginner gardener and you're looking for an easy crop to sow from seed, zucchini is the way to go, and you will get such immense harvest, like it's ridiculous. Like, you'll be so overloaded with zucchini, you won't know what to do with it all. Next is Swiss chard. I don't even eat Swiss chard. I just bought it just because I like the color. I actually might use this for my farm stand this year and sell it. This is a winner. These San Marzano tomatoes are literally, I've heard that they are the best. So this is another great one. This I've never grown before. This one is my favorite. This is the blush tomato. I got really great harvest 2 years ago with this. I got like a lot. I didn't prune the plant or anything, and it just grew wild. These cherry fall tomatoes are really great for hanging baskets and you have limited space. Okay, and the last one is celery. I do like celery. I've never grown it before. So this year is going to be a little experiment. So those were all the seeds that I got. This is actually really cool. I didn't order this. They gave me it as a sample with my order. And it's their trifecta all-purpose fertilizer. I actually planned on getting this a long time ago, and I just never did. But it's the 5-10-4 for organic gardening with added trace minerals, beneficial bacteria, and fungi. So this is a sample pouch. I will definitely be using this. Go check them out. My favorite place ever. Okay, the seeds don't end there. I went to my local garden center a few weeks ago, and I did purchase some seeds there from their Botanical Interest brand. They were 50% off because they were last year's seeds, but it doesn't matter. Seeds don't ever expire. There is an expiration date on them, like a best buy date. Oh, no, sell by. See, like this one says sell by December 31st of this year. See the date on the back here? It says sell by. Seeds don't ever go bad. They just, as they get older, the germination starts to kind of decline. I did get them 50% off, so that was really exciting. And these are all flowers. I didn't get any vegetables. And this is the Alaska variegated nasturtium. I think they're so pretty. And I got these Senora zinnias. Might have a designated garden bed just for flowers. Maybe like a 4x8x1, so I can have like a whole bed of just blooming flowers. I have dahlias. These black-eyed Susans, I've never grown them, but they do look pretty. Asters are my favorite. I think they're just so cute. They're almost mum-like. They kind of remind me of mums, but they're like more tall and leggy. I bought Morning Glory. This, I don't know why I bought this one. I'm not too much a fan of this one, but I'm just gonna plant it anyway. I bought 2 packets of pansies. I am going to make hanging baskets for the farm stand this year. So I think I might do that with these beautiful pansies. And the last one is another packet of the single blend nasturtiums. So these are not variegated. They're just simple color. This was my little seed haul from Botanical Interest and My Gardener. They are both really great brands, so I highly suggest you check them out. Now, the last package I'm going to open is this package from Bootstrap Farmer. I've purchased from them before, and their stuff is phenomenal. I purchased a long time ago 10 by 20 trays for my greenhouse to put all of my started plants on. And they're so great. They don't break. They're very heavy duty. Let's open this. So this is super, super exciting. Ooh, I got 2 free stickers. That is so cool. And this product I have been waiting for. I wanted this for so long. And I finally had some extra money. So I ordered a bunch of seed starting trays. These are the 6 cell ones, and they're the, I think, Wander and Willow Farm. They did a collaboration with Bootstrap Farmer, so I really loved these colors. Bootstrap Farmer themselves, they do have like neon colors and stuff. Look at this. This is fabulous. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's my cat. Hi, kitty cat. I'm so happy I got him. So let's... Okay. Pull the paint off. Oh! Guys, the color is literally fabulous. And using color seed starting trays kind of helps me know what I planted in. This is the gray. Wow, these are really, really nice and heavy duty. Look at that. These are very inexpensive. I think they were like $40 for 60 of them, which is very cheap. Like, very, very cheap. These will last quite a while. This is like a sage color. Wow. I like that there's holes and slits on the side for aeration for the started plants, because that's a really big deal and good germination. And it's very easy to pop the plants out. So like, instead of having to like squeeze the bottom and like ruin the roots, all you have to do is just push it out. Ooh. All you have to do is just like put your finger there and push it up, and then it's out. These are just orange and brown. Wow. Okay, and then now to get free shipping, you had to spend a certain amount. So I did buy this 200 cell seed starting tray. Now this I will use for my farm stand. This was a really great haul. Now this box is going to go to my cats. And I'm just really excited. If you want to, go check out Bootstrap Farmer. What a great brand. I love it so much. And that's a free sticker. So that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my little haul. I hope this video inspires you to go out and find your own gardening journey, homesteading journey, or if you just want to learn, that's really great too. So thank you for following along. Please consider liking and subscribing to my channel, and I'll catch you on the next episode.